There's a place where it's not 5-star, it's more like 5 million.
It's true.
Where you can watch whales while they watch you.
It's true.
Where you can walk when time has stood still.
It's true.
Where centuries of tradition are alive and well.
It's true.
And where being friendly is a way of life.
It's true.
If you'd love to experience the true South Pacific, we'd love to have you. The Kingdom of Tonga, the true South Pacific.
Okay, aloha and maloelele. My name is Elaisani Finau and welcome to my presentation. And I will be presenting about the tourism in Tonga, also known as the Kingdom of Tonga, the only standing kingdom in the Pacific Island or South Pacific. Tonga is also known as the Friendly Island. This name was given to them by Captain James Cook when he visited Tonga in 1777. Okay, the geography of Tonga. I will not go in detail where Tonga is located because most of the presentations about Tonga earlier in this class, they have covered this up. So I'll just focus on the basic or the most important things in this slide, okay? Alright, so capital city known as Nuku'alofa, which is located in the main island, Tongatapu. Populations, there are over than 100,000 of people that lived in Tonga. Two major languages are Tongan and English. It also consists of 170 islands, but only 36 islands are inhabited. There are three main islands groups, including Vava'u group on the north, Tongatapu group on the south, and Hapai group in the middle. There are two types of geological formations of Tongan islands, which are the coral formations and volcanoes. So Vava'u group, Hapai group, and Tongatapu group, all these islands were formed by coral. And then on the north side, North Island, including the Niuafo'ou and Niuatapu, were formed by volcanoes. So these are two important types that you need to remember about Tonga and how the Tonga Island was formed, okay? Alright, There are four important years that we need to know about Tonga. On 1616, that's when Tonga had their first contact with the European, just before Abel Tasman visited Tonga in 1643. On 1773 and 1777, that's when Captain Cook visited Tonga and gave them the name or the title as the Friendly Island. 1820, Christianity were introduced to the island, and they converted the first king, King Sealsi Tupoluaki or Tupou I, on 1831. And on 1845, all the scattered islands around Tonga were gathered together and ruled or reigned by the first king, King Sealsi Tawahau Tupou I, and that's when the line of kings were began. The status of tourism industry. So lately, there has been an increase in the number of tourists who visited Tonga since 1996. Until 2018, there was a great decreasing in the number of tourists who visited the kingdom. As you can see on the data below, on 2017, there were 62,500 tourists who visited Tonga. Until 2018, it has a great drop in the number of tourists to only 54,000. But this happened because in the beginning of 2018, one of the greatest or the biggest cyclone hit Tonga and was known as Cyclone Kita. So there were so many houses and places on the island were destroyed and damaged. So that's why there was a decrease in the number of tourists, because the government and the people were trying to fix all these places because they were get destroyed and damaged by the cyclone. Okay, who's involved in the tourism in industry in Tonga? So the first one are the government. The roles of the government is to promote tourism and create and repair attractions, places, and recreational activities in Tonga. For the local, what they do is to protect and keep the land and environment clean, and also employed in tourism industry and other companies that help promote tourism in the island. And for the tourists, when tourists visit Tonga, they help support the local business and local economy. And not only that, but they also help to promote tourism in Tonga by sharing their experience with their families and friends in the overseas. Sightseeing and activities destinations in the island. There are so many sightseeing and landmarks places to see around the island, including the blowholes, flying foxes, the royal palace. Not only that, but there are so many other fun activities, outdoor activities to do in Tonga. One of our most popular one is the whale watching and swimming with the whale, and other fun activities to do. So I will not go over it one by one, but I've listed it down for you for if you wanted to visit Tonga, look up to these places. But this is just a few of them. There's a lot, but I just list down a few. These are some of the photo and picture of some of those places, treks and historical sites and recreational activities in Tonga. Okay, you can look up on the internet for more. Okay, benefits and opportunities. There are so many benefits and opportunities of tourism in Tonga. One of them is to support the economy and also provide potential broad-based employment and increase foreign exchange earnings and support cultural traditions and other things like that in Tonga. But let me show you this quick video of some of the people in Tonga shared how tourism benefit them, not only individual with their families, but also as the whole island.
And welcome to the Kingdom of Tonga.
Maloelele and welcome to the Kingdom of Tonga. It's exciting getting to know them and just saying hi to them.
I feel happy to ask for them to come and have a look and got something we want to go with this souvenir.
And hopefully the people gonna come take some some souvenir represent of our island Tonga, because we know that money they bring from the country, they help our family and also our country. We're trying to do our best for those tourists coming to our island of Tonga.
I like the people. People, I say, you will come to Tonga. That a friendly island for the world. In Tonga, it's the best. Ask somebody come to Tonga. To Tonga, it's friendly island. Thank you so much. Love to everybody.
Yeah, awesome. We just walked around, just tried to be like a local, and just enjoyed it. Beautiful.
We had a wonderful time. This is the place we wanted to see. Roads are beautiful.
No, we jumped on a bus, cruised around with the locals, and then they gave us.
Okay, so well, if you wanted to watch the rest of the video, you can find it on YouTube. Okay. All right. So that's So that's the benefits and opportunities of tourism in Tonga. There's so many others, but this is just the important one that I picked. Okay, issues and challenges. So there's a few of the issues and challenges that happened in Tonga in the tourism industry. Like I said, climate change is one of the main problems in Tonga, because you cannot predict what kind of natural disaster that will come. But because Tonga is one of the places that will always, like, it's on the way of all the cyclone and hurricanes lane, so Tonga will basically face with this natural disaster every year. So that's one of the main problem, which destroyed some of the roads and resorts in the islands and some of the places where tourists stayed and visited. Also, another problems is the barriers to travel, visas and passport. Sometimes in some countries they require a passport and visa to visit Tonga, and sometimes they come to Tonga and they stuck there because of their visa or their passport, so it got delayed sometimes. Also, the littering and waste management, the government and the communities has been working on solving this, so which is a good thing. It has been, and there has been an improving on this area. And the other one, it's not really a big problem, but few of the tourists complain about it when they visited Tonga, because everything is closed on Sunday in Tonga. Because Tonga is a Christianity place or island, most people go to church on Sunday, so there's nothing open on Sunday. But it's a good thing for you to know. If you wanted to visit Tonga, make sure you do all your grocery, buy all your groceries and things on Saturday before Sunday, because all the stores and shops in Tonga will be closed. Okay. All right, the future of tourism in Tonga. So I've listed all of this because there are some of the plan from the tourism industry. These are their plan and their vision for the tourism in Tonga, and there were lots of them, but I just listed a few, including increasing the number of employees that work in the tourism industry, also increase the total number of tourists who arrived or visited Tonga to 80,000 per year. Also double the size of holiday market to 32,000 arrivals. Also the number of cruise ships that visit Tonga, they wanted to increase it up to 30,000 passengers that come to Tonga. And lastly is to increase the market share of Tonga to 4% of regional in the South Pacific tourism arrivals. So this is, like I say, these are some of the plan and the visions of the Tongan tourism for the future of tourism in Tonga. And it's a good thing that the tourism industry and the government are working together in progress and helping to achieve their goals in tourism and to reach this plan and goals they have set. Other than that, if you don't have any question, malo'a pito for listening to my presentation, and I hope you'll have a good one and a great time in the rest of your semester. Mahalo.